All right. Looks like we're live. I wonder, do you hear the video playing also? I'm not so sure that that's being broadcast right now. Might have to fix that. I was getting ready to go ahead and go live on Meet Me as well. What I've got going on here right now is a little something different. I doubt any of you guys have ever seen this unless you've actually paid attention to what I've been doing. Um, I am using multiple cloned copies of the Spacedesk Android application to connect to various computers that I own on my network, on my home network. Spacedesk, if you pay for the license, I believe you can use it outside of your home network. I haven't paid for a license, so I'm not really sure of that, and I'm not sure you can clone the licensed version of the application. But I've made individual copies of the Spacedesk app and given them each their own names. And then I've used them to create up to 6 virtual monitors for my various computers, some of my various computers. I don't have all of them connected right now, but at this moment, I actually have 3 different computers connected to the Quest 2 headset here on my face, and we are broadcasting from at least one. We're using ADB, and CRCPY. Source copy? I don't know how to say that thing. You guys know. To stream the headset view to you guys. All this is being done on 3 different computers here. And so far, that one's also playing the movie. That's my Beastie. Beastie can handle lots of stuff for the most part. I mean, it's aged equipment, but I've got it tweaked about as good as I can get it. You know. We've got Movie HD playing over here on the computer using the Android subsystem. That's running on Beastie, although the Android subsystem doesn't seem to be working on my other 2 machines now. I'm not sure what's going on with that. It works in part and doesn't work in part. This is the machine I call Minnie Mouse. It is doing the broadcasting today. Seems to be handling the job, only using 5.1% of CPU, and it's managing. I'm using 2 Samsung Galaxy S series phones as cameras today. One is an S8 Plus and one is an S9 Plus. I'm using the Iriune webcam application. And then I got a little green screen back here to make it look like I'm kind of floating around in my environment, right? So anyways, creating individual Spacedesk applications allows me to open independent Spacedesk windows, like this one. Make it as big as I want to. I've got mine pre-configured in a bunch of ways. But let's, what if we open up another one on Minnie Mouse? Woo! We're jacking with stuff now. You know, we can actually use the touchscreen interfacing on these. Well, oh, I might not actually have that enabled on all these monitors. I turned the touchscreen off on some of my monitors earlier, on some of my virtual monitors, because when I'm watching a movie, I don't always like when my hands make the movie do something weird. And guys, I know this looks a little bit shit quality over here at the moment. That image quality can be turned right up. I just grabbed one of my monitors. They're set to fairly stock settings at the moment. So, that should really have no bearing, really, ideally, I'd like to think. Let's go on over here to, I guess I could just move the screens around when I need to instead of being a dumbass. Huh. Maybe I should go to my channel and have a look at this live presentation here real quick. We definitely want to make sure our audio's off. Oh yeah. There we go. Of course, nobody's watching, nobody's talking, but hey, right? Anyways, guys, yes, this is the spatial computing interface, and I'm using multiple copies, multiple clones of the Spacedesk application. Ooh. See, again, this is all about pushing buttons that I don't want to be pushing. Ooh, how many screens do I have open now? I'm a little confused. Not even gonna lie. Look at this. This doesn't need to be here. We don't even need this one. Well, I guess I could just move this over there, though, huh? Oh, where is it? Let's do some identifying here. Ah, I see. That's number 3. Okay. Alright. Cool. I get it now. So I want to take this. I'm going to move it across here. And move it right on over here. There we go. Beautiful. Make it full screen. Tink. Alright. So now I've opened up yet another virtual monitor on my Mighty Mouse machine over there. Looks like we're still running strong from what I can see. Nothing's bitching. The headset isn't glitching. And I can interface with all of my devices through right here on the headset. You can see I've got my phone opened up using Spacedesk and the Clonemy.app. I've got my primary phone connected right now to the headset. Sometimes I use TeamViewer, but TeamViewer tends to give me quite a lot of grief. They're always saying that I'm running in a commercial environment because all of my Windows machines are Windows Pro machines, I guess. I guess that's the reason. I don't know. Or I have too many devices. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, this gives me access to all of my computers in a virtual environment. I can walk around the house and grab a screen and take it where I want to. I can go in the kitchen if I feel like it and hang out in the kitchen while I play on my headset, and it all still works. Now I'm getting a little bit crunchy, huh? Ooh, making things do weird things. But yeah, I think this is quite a nice little hack, actually. It's very stable. I can run six screens in here all day long, and if I'm not trying to cast or record, I don't really have glitches. I can use everything the way I want to, and it's not a problem. I imagine with a Quest 3 headset and that high definition display and depth sensor, high definition color pass-through rather, that I could use my primary monitors as primary monitors and have my primary and use my primary monitors, probably my phone screen to itself, and then still have 6 virtual monitors in here connecting to up to 6 different computers. Now, I know Meta's got their little app out. They just pushed it onto my headset, and I uninstalled it for connecting to your computer. I didn't ask them to do that, just like I didn't ask for their link app to continue to try to push me to use it. I use my own apps. I use virtual desktop. Sometimes I use the new one from Steam Link. Those work great. They're free options. They tend to work better than the meta components or meta clones, copies, bad copies. Just go get Spacedesk. Go to Clonemy.app, right? Get the Spacedesk APK. All right. Now, if you guys know how to do this stuff, you already know you've got to be in developer mode and you've got to be able to install sideload apps. You know, this works well. This works really freaking well. I can't believe it. I'm telling you, this is Zuck almost got this one right. You know, if you want to actually be a productive person when wearing a headset, and I can see where this is going. Now the problem is that I'm still inundated by advertising quite a lot with this device on my face, but we're getting there. All my notifications are annoying. Oh. Let's open that. Where's my phone? The real one. Oh, I'm not pushing the button. Aha. Ew. I don't like that. What the hell's that shit? I wanted to be a monster or something. But yeah, we are really close to just being able to have one device on us, wearing it. Broadcast. Ooh, what is happening? Oh, that's not the right phone. There we go. All right, well, lady friends. Sometimes. Ooh, how'd I make the sticky note go away? Go away. I didn't mean to open you. Where's my mouse? Dude, sometimes chicks, man. Sometimes. Not saying anything here. I don't want to be a negative Nancy. Oh, that's weird. I don't even know what's happening there. Anyway. It's like a mouse inside my... What is that? What have I done? Weird. Anyway. Can I just put that on top of that so it's less distracting? I'm a genius. Yeah, you can still use your mouse, too, on all your computers. Mouse and keyboard. Which is kind of handy. Okay. God bless her heart, but man. Anyway. So, ladies and gentlemen, yeah. This is the Quest 2 with the new spatial computing, whatever they call the fancy term for it. The spatial computing interface in action using this little hack I came up with of cloning the Spacedesk app. Now, has anybody else tried anything like this? And if you have, what were your results? Like, really? I, I I'm curious. For real, I'm curious. This to me is pretty freaking cool, you know. Uh, Maybe I'm just impressed by simple things. But the fact that I can create 6 versions of the app, and you could do this with your launcher applications too. If you use Evolve Launcher or Lightning Launcher, those clone really well. So you can have 6 independent, or well, you can have as many versions of them as you want. You know, I've been thinking about actually creating a few clones of Spacedesk that are specifically named Beastie Primary, Beastie Secondary, so on and so forth, you know, so that it's easy for me to know which Spacedesk monitor I want to connect to for which device. You know, maybe even make a bunch of clones that say stuff like touch enabled, touch disabled, because you can just set the defaults. You know, 24-bit color versus 16-bit color. You know, 50% visual quality versus 90% visual quality. You can even have different screen resolutions. If there are different use cases for different screen resolutions, that's possible too. Spacedesk is pretty versatile, really. You know, we can open up one of these and go through the different settings here by clicking the little hamburger, right? We've got different choices for resolutions. I always set this to 1920 by 1080. You can go a little bit higher than that, actually, but I try to stick with that, and I turn the use of the native Android resolution off. For some of my screens, I like to have the auto rotation on. Probably a good idea, not a bad idea to just have it on all the time. For quality and performance, you can choose up to 60 frames per second. You can choose 16-bit color rendering or 24-bit color rendering. Let's turn around so I'm actually facing the camera. There's really no reason for me not to be facing the camera, I suppose. 30 frames to 60 frames, 16 or 24-bit color processing, and there's a big difference. Low color quality, medium color quality, which is supposed to be a slower render, or high color quality, which would probably be a slower render still. And then you can set your image quality. Okay. Now you can just leave most of that pretty standard if you want to. I would definitely change the resolution. And if you want to do audio pass-through and you're using multiple virtual monitors, only one virtual monitor should have the audio enabled per computer. Otherwise, you get echo. You get reverberation from your computers. Yeah. I don't know. It's not like anybody's watching, and I've got people that want to pay attention, that want my attention anyway. So, y'all have a good morning. To any of you nerds out there that have an interest in this kind of stuff, go to Clonemy.app, clonemy.app, after you go get yourself a copy of the Spacedesk APK, and try this out for yourself. You know, see what you think about it. This really does. It makes your computers. They're all touchscreens if you want them to be. I love that part. That part alone is a big selling point. I can grab a display, a monitor, and I can interact with Windows or something else on top of Windows, running through Windows, I can interact with them just like I would my phone or any other touchscreen display now, for the most part. Oh, and I can do this thingy where I can do it remotely like a Jedi with the little dot, right? That's pretty sweet. In my opinion, it's pretty sweet. I'm just saying. Like I said, maybe I'm just easily entertained, easily amused. That's probably it, right? That's probably it, guys. But try it out. Try it out if you're into this kind of thing. You know, you can use now with the Quest 2. I don't know with the Quest 3. I don't have a Quest 3. If somebody wants to send me a Quest 3, I will gladly accept one. Um, and I will try a bunch of crazy stuff out with the Quest 3 also. But with the Quest 2, if I'm playing a VR game, if I'm using a VR simulation, I have found that I can only open one screen at a time, which is kind of a bummer. But on the other hand, you know, you got a 1080p display that connects to your computers. You can pretty quickly swap between your different Spacedesk applications. So even though you can only have one app, one open at a time when you're using a VR game, you have that option of being able to, uh, yeah, I lost focus. I need to smoke some more weed. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I guess it's not like anybody watched this, anyways. So, yeah, have a good day.